Mic on किया है, camera on नहीं किया है.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Rendered sound.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare
That is only
Hare
required.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. So we are in a wonderful Kshetra, Srirangam Kshetra. Srirangam is also known as Bhoga Mandapa. A little information about Srirangam. Srirangam is known as Bhuvaikuntha. Give me that song. Srirangam is known as Bhuvaikuntha. Thirumangai Alvar said, all other Divyadesham are like gardens surrounding the main mansion, that is Srirangam. That means all the Divyadesham are present in Srirangam. It is said Srirangam is lying in between two rivers, that is Kaveri and Kollarun. That is why it is said that this town, Srirangam town, has three important outstanding features. It is Sthala Vishesha, Vigraha Vishesha, there is Murti Vishesha, Tirtha Vishesha. The place itself is so wonderful. The place is wonderful, Tirtha is wonderful, and the Vigraha itself is so wonderful. These three Visheshas are found in very few Divyadesham. And also the temples, when we categorize the temples, they are categorized according to the manner in which the idol is or the Vigraha is situated. So we have broadly four categories. Swayam Vyakta Perumal, Swayam Vyakta Kshetram, where Lord himself appears. Because he liked the place, he came here. Divya Kshetram, where the Devatas install the Lord. Then you have Saidhyam, that means Siddhas established or they are set up by the Siddhas, Siddha Purushas, saints and sages. Manusham, they are installed by humans. Now, Srirangam comes in Swayam Vyakta Kshetram. There are Ashta Swayam Vyakta Kshetram. They are as follows: Srirangam, Srimusham, Tiruvengadam, Shalagramam, Naimisharanyam, Vanamamalai, Pushkaram, and Badrikaksham. So in these 8, Sri Mushnam and Pushkaram were not visited by the Alvars. Others visited by the Asuras. So that is why all 6 are categorized as Dividesham. Dividesham means the place where Lord has appeared. Not only Lord has appeared, Alvars have gone and sung Mangalashasana. So Namma Alvar, he sings Tiruvalimoi, Tiruvandadi. In this way, he sings. What is he singing in that? He's trying to explain. He's explaining process of surrender. Lord in one line has told, Sarvadharman Paritaja Mamekam Sharanam Braja. Now, how to surrender? Every day we should surrender, or just one time we have to surrender? Ramanujari on behalf of us is asking this question actually. How to surrender? Even if one time a person surrenders sincerely to the concert of Lord Ranganaiki, Lord has accepted the person. So surrenderance only happens. That is why we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. We are first surrendering to Srimati Radharani. Without Hare, without the concert, we can never approach the Lord. In this way, Srirangam temple is the biggest temple. It is 156 acres long area. It is in the area of about 156 acres. It also said, Tondaradai-podi Alvar lived for a long time here. We have 12 Alvars in which Tondaradai-podi Alvar lived for a long time in this Kshetra. Tirumangai Alvar built this temple, Prakaras. There are 7 Prakaras, the 7-wall temple, 7-wall. The 7-wall Tirumangai Alvar is very important, plays an important making the Prakaras. And here the Lord is very beautiful. It said when Lord walks, he looks beautiful. Nadai ayagu. Nadai ayagu means he walks very beautifully. And he walks with an enthralling gait. That is his walk. That is why it is Nadai ayagu here. In Melkote, it is Mudi ayagu. This crown is very beautiful. Mudi ayagu. In in um, in Kanchi, it is Kodai ayagu. His umbrella is very beautiful. He looks very beautiful with his big umbrella. Here it is very beautiful is his walk. And when you say Kovil, it refers to Srirangam. But which Kovil? Periya Kovil. Everything is Periya here. Periya means big. Periya Perumal, Periya Pirati, Periya Kovil, Periya Arangam. Everything is area itself is big. Everything is big here. And the musicians, musical instruments, they're also known as Periya Melam. Everything is big. Even the eatables given as prasadam is also known as Periya Tiru Panni Yarangal. In this way, everything is big here. Even prasadam is big. That is why I honor prasadam here. Everything is big. When you go to Ahobilam, is Periya Perumal. Lakshmi Narasimha is Periya Perumal. Here he is Periya Perumal here, then Lakshmi Narasimha is Periya Perumal. So Ranganatha, here this Bhoga Mandapa. Ranganatha is enjoying here. Anchipuram is Tyaga Mandapa, then this is Bhoga Mandapa. That too is enjoying when he sees Sripad Ramanujacharya. Sripad Ramanujacharya set up a wonderful administration, how everything should be systematically done. Today also, the whole temple administration is happening because of the instructions given by Sripad Ramanujacharya. Very wonderful instructions, and he set administration also. Now these 7 prakaras, they represent 7 upper planetary systems. Bhuva, Swara, Maharloka, Tapaloka, Jalaloka, Tapaloka, Satyaloka, in this way they represent. First 3 prakaras in the olden days, only Acharyas used to stay there. All great Vaishnavas and all, they used to stay, Acharyas and all used to stay in the first 3 prakaras. 4th prakaras used to have all Sannidhis there. The 4th prakaras. In the 5th prakara, Garuda Mandapa is there. Like this. There were, but nowadays all shops and everything has come. And here Vimana, here the Pushkarni is Chandra Pushkarni. Kaveri is also known as Chandra Pushkarni. This is the Pushkarni here. And the Vimana is Veda Pranava Vimana. The whole thing is like an Om, Veda Pranava Vimana. It is said this temple has 9 Punya Tirthams. 9 Punya Tirthams. Chandra Pushkarni, Kadamba Tirtham, Alamar Tirtham, Vilava Tirtham, Jambu Tirtham, Ashwata Tirtham, Palasha Tirtham, Punnaga Tirtham, Bakula Tirtham. 9 Tirthams are there here. There's a nice story here. Brahmanda Purana has recorded this story. That how this Divya Kshetram, how Lord comes here. So in the Brahmanda Purana, this is narrated by Lord Shiva to Narada. When he's speaking about the Pancharatra, at that time the story has been given. That this place, this Kshetram, has received so much blessings from Goddess Mahalakshmi. Whoever visits this place has full kataksham. Full kataksham. It is said Namma Alvar has sung so many pasurams for Ranganatha and Ranganaiki. Mother Kavi Alvar, Ranganatha, Namma Alvar, everybody. Whoever visits this place gets full blessings of Goddess Mahalakshmi. The story is like this. Brahma did a lot of tapasya. He wanted to have the same Vaikuntha form. Lord appears in the Vaikuntha form to Brahma. He says, I want the same form as Vigraha. Lord, out of his costless mercy, gives this Vigraha. Now, what we have in Srirangam, the same Vigraha was given to Brahmaji. Brahmaji kept them in Viraja river and worship them with the waters of Viraja river. And in this way, everyday worship is to go on. Now, Ikshvaku, he prayed to Brahmaji that please give this Vigraha to humans. Because after seeing their darshan, the humans will get rid of their sins. They can cross this birth and death cycle very easily. Please give this Vigraha to this earthly planet. Brahma was not ready. He was very reluctant to give it. But Lord promised that every day the first worship will be done by you, even in the earthly planet. That's why they said first worship is done by Brahma here. And every day I will come to your loka, Satyaloka. This is a promise. When he got this promise, then he gave this Vigraha. That is Ranganatha Vigraha to Ikshvaku family. Ikshvaku, in the Ikshvaku family, you have Dashratha. Dashratha did not have children. So he conducted Putrakamishti Yagya. At that time, he called many kings. One of the king was Dharmavarma. Dharmavarma was so happy to see this because when you conduct the yagya, actually you read this. After seeing these deities, Dharmavarma was had so much of desire that he also wanted these deities on the banks of Kaveri. Dharmavarma is the Chola king. So then he went having this desire. Whenever Lord appears with a lot of reasons. Now Prabhu Ram, he has appeared, and we know how the whole Ramayana happens. The last Pattabhishekam of Prabhu Ram happens. When the Pattabhishekam happens, he starts giving gift to Vibhishana, Sugriva. In this way, he's giving gift. When it comes to Vibhishana, he gives Ranganatha. And he says, take these Ranganatha. Vibhishana is so happy. So he is going in this Vimana. When it came to this Pushkarni, when he came in the midday means in the afternoon, he comes here. At that time, Chandra Pushkarni is on the top of Chandra Pushkarni. Some places it is said he wanted to do his Madhya Puja. So he keeps these deities along with the Vimana down and he goes and takes bath in Kaveri and does his Madhya Puja. By the time he comes and he is trying to take the deities are installed. Deities are not moving here. This is to fulfill the desire of Dharmavarma. So Lord appears to fulfill everyone's desire. Ikshvaku's desire, Dharmavarma's desire, Ravana is killed, Vibhishana is blessed. Now Vibhishana is crying, oh, you gave these deities to me. Rama has given these deities to me. I should take them to Sri Lanka. There is Lanka. Now what is this? You're not moving here. The Lord said, Vibhishana, you'll always remain my eternal bhakta. I will face towards south. If you see, every deity faces towards east. But here the Vishesha is, Lord, though in the reclining position, he is looking at Lanka. That means it is looking towards the south. And he is giving his glance to Vibhishana. Every day Vibhishana also comes here and worships the Lord. That is how Brahmanda Purana has described the beautiful, how the installation of Lord Ranganatha happened. Swayam Vyakta, Lord himself appeared here because he liked the place and he liked the people also. He wanted to get installed here for Dharmavarma. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes here, it is there in Chaitanya Charitamrita, how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes to Srirangam, spends 4 months in Srirangam. So first when he comes here, he sees these deities, he sees this Vimanam, he sees the whole temple. He just crawls and goes. He goes in the knees. He says, I should not keep my feet in the Shaligram. This whole thing is actually Shaligram. So in this way, there's a nice quotations given in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Now we are going to Ranganayaki Sannidhi. After Ranganayaki Sannidhi, we'll be going to Ramanujar Sannidhi. So Ramanujar is there in 4 places. Ramanujar is there in Tirumalai. Ramanujar is there in Sri Perambuddur. Ramanujar is there in Melkotte and Ramanujar is there in Srirangam. He is there as he is with the same body. So, with the same body, Ramanujar is there here. Very powerful deities. So, Ramanujar, he wrote the Vishishtadvaita. He gave the Bhashya, Sri Bhashya. And there is a great devotee, Kuresha, who taken the shelter of Ramanujar. It so happened, Kuresha every day is to Madurai. But that day it was a very stormy night. And the wife is thinking, there's nothing to eat in the house. She prays to Ranganatha, somehow, oh Lord, please arrange some food for my husband. He has not eaten anything. It so happened, Lord's Prasadam comes with nice music and all, like all Shahnais, all Mridanga and everybody playing. Mm. So in this way, Lord's Prasadam comes. Then Puresha, Purat Alvar is very much surprised. How is it that the Lord's Prasadam has come? But he honors the Prasadam, takes it. And Mahaprasadam is taken by his wife also, Andal. Now this Andal is not the Andal of Alvar Andal. His wife's name is also Andal. Generally in South, if the first girl is born, the name is kept as Andal, Godai in this way. So he asks Andal, did you pray anything to Lord? He says, yes, I prayed. He said, don't disturb him. Don't pray for all these things. You should not disturb Lord. But this is also divine arrangement because the third vow taken by Ramanujacharya, when he sees the three fingers touched, the third vow he has taken that I am going to name my disciples as Vyasa and Parashara. To fulfill that vow, Puresha gets two children, and they are actually the prasadam of Ranganatha. Like Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur is the prasadam of Jagannatha, Vimala Prasada. This way here, the prasadam of Ranganatha is these two, Vyasa and Parashara. These two children of Puresha. When Ramanujacharya sees these two newborn children, he just lifts them and tells, you are Vyasa and Parashara. So in this way, there are a lot of significance, a lot of stories are there, leelas are there. The Kshetra, huh? Yeah. So Acharya is present here. Every Acharya, it is Acharya Kshetram actually. Acharyas are present. If you see Sannidhi, Madhurakavi Alvar Sannidhi is there, Tirumangai Alvar Sannidhi is there. If you want to build a temple, then you should get the blessings of Tirumangai Alvar. Just now we went to the Sannidhi of Namma Alvar, where Tirumangai Alvar is to the right, the left is Madhurakavi Alvar. And the time we said we are having a temple in Thane, they are making. Then the Archakar, he was going on chanting, he was telling the story about how Tirumangai Alvar and Namma Alvar, about the glories of, he was singing their glories. And then he gave Ashirvada, wonderful temple where everybody will feel satisfied. Lord will stay there. So then we are very happy getting the blessings of uh, the Archakar. Here also there's a nice story about Tirupan Alvar. Now Tirupan Alvar, he is coming from Pan family. So Tirupan Alvar, he always considered himself as Shudra or lower caste. I'm just a musician. I should not step in Srirangam. If I step in Srirangam, I may contaminate Srirangam. So he used to stand on the outskirts. Every day Brahmana comes to take the water from Kaveri. The Brahmana comes. Now Tirupan Alvar in ecstasy singing, he goes little near the Kaveri. Brahmana is very angry and upset. He spits at Tirupan Alvar. When he spit, Tirupan Alvar could realize his mistake. Oh, I have crossed my limits. He goes away from there. He asks forgiveness and goes. But here when Sabha enters the temple, the main deities are closed. The gate is closed. And the gates are not opening on. So then he hears a voice. Because the offense is done to a great Acharya, great Alvar. Alvar means one who is grounded in devotion, such a great Vaishnava. Go and bring him. Till you are not bringing him, I'm not going to open the door. I goes and tells to Tirupan Alvar, please. I said, no, I have taken a bow. I'll not step in Srirangam. I'll not contaminate Srirangam. He said, okay, you're not stepping in Srirangam. Na? I'll lift you and go. So Brahmana lifts Tirupan Alvar. When he lifts and brings them to the door, that is the time Lord opens. So bhakti is not restricted to any caste and faith. Anyone and everyone can do bhakti. So that is how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu takes two principles from Sri Vaishnava. Vaishnava Seva. Vaishnava is not called by any caste or faith. Anybody who has taken shelter of Krishna is a Vaishnava. In that levels may be there. But whoever has taken shelter of Krishna is a Vaishnava. So one has to respect the Vaishnava. One has to serve the Vaishnava. Vaishnava Seva. Pure devotional service which starts with Prapatti. Prapatti is surrenderance. Without surrenderance, how we are going to do deity worship or any devotional service? Surrenderance is the key success for the growth in Krishna consciousness. If a person thinks, oh, I'll do my devotional service in any way. No, it cannot happen. Devotional service can only happen by surrenderance. So, Prapatti, that is pure devotional service, and the Vaishnava Seva. Sri Vaishnavas are always eager to serve the Vaishnavas. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu liked it. So, in the Gaudiya Vaishnava Dhara, this is also one of the Siddhanta. That is Sri Vaishnava, that is Vaishnava Seva and Prapatti. Sarvadharman parityaja mamekam sharanam braja. Krishna says, just surrender to me. I will give you fearlessness. How he will give fearlessness, everything has been given by Namma Alvar. Now he was saying one nice thing. Archakar was telling. Namma Alvar, when he is glorifying that how Krishna is tied by Yashoda, actually Krishna should fall down. Na? Krishna should become unconscious because he is tied. Or by tying him, Yashoda should be unconscious. None of them became unconscious. But just remembering how Yashoda ties Krishna, Namma Alvar faints. That is the deepness. It is said, if you just put all the Vaishnavas together, still we cannot compare all the Vaishnavas to even a drop of Alvar's love for Krishna. Alvar is Vishwakshana himself. And Lakshmi Devi giving the knowledge of Krishna to Vishwakshana to Nathamuni to Alvandaru to, in this way, flows down to Ramanuja. So how this knowledge comes, how this knowledge is flowing. So Pedia Kovil, this is the Kovil. We say Kovil, it refers to Ranganath. It refers to Srirangam. When you say Perumal, it refers to Kanchipuram Varadaraj. When you say Malai, automatically it refers to whom? Tirumalai. When you say Acharya, it refers to Ramanujacharya. So how the deities have been protected by the Muslim invasion. There is a white tower here. In one place, this white is there. Said Mohammedans, they tried to destroy the temple. At that time, know that the Mohammedans are trying to invade. They made a wall covering the Mula Vigraha. They carried the Usav Vigraha. And in meanwhile, people were told to Ramanujan that you run, go away from this place. I will wear your dress, saffron dress. You wear my dress. And you go to Melkote. So from here, practically for 12 years, Ramanujan went to Melkote. Similarly, like Srila Prabhupada goes 12 years doing the Brahman. Here also, if you see Ramanujacharya, he goes for 12 years to Melkote, establishes gives all pure devotion service to everyone. Here happens, and meanwhile, Alvar is taken by the Mohammedan king along with Mahapurana, and they were trying to pressurize them to take up Shaivism. Because somebody told, call Ramanujan. If he takes Shaivism, he will take to Shaivism. Shiva is the Supreme Lord. And here Puratalvar goes, and The king thinks that he is only Ramanuja. He says, I will not tell, I will not say. Says, yeah, but the Drona is also greater than your Shiva. Because in the measurement, there is something known as Drona and something known as Shiva. So sarcastically, when he says that, the king is very angry. He says, I'll pluck your eyes. Puratalva says, why you should pluck the eyes? I will myself pluck my eyes. Periyanambi his eyes were plucked. So in this way, Periyanambi on the way gives up his body. And in the Rama, all these things will come. So this is the greatness and how the Utsav Vigraha were saved by the Brahmas. They were running, taking the Utsav Vigraha. At that time, the Mohammedans caught one of the Vaishnava purposely was behind. He asked which direction they have gone. He told that they have gone to this direction. So if you are wrong, we will skin you alive. And they were wrong actually. He was wrong. He intentionally misguided them. By the time the Brahmanas, they took the Utsa Vigraha. When they came to know this Vaishnava has cheated, they just skinned him and put salt, made him die there. Now the Utsa Vigraha, to save them, because it was a dead point, cliff was there. Now how to, one by one, every Vaishnava was jumping down. Jumping down is not, if they were just jumping down. And on the bodies of all the Vaishnavas, one of the Vaishnava who was carrying, head priest was carrying the Mula Vigraha, he just walked down. And in this way, Mula Vigraha was saved. So this Mohammedans invasion was so much. Here there is a nice story of how one of the lady, she saved she threw out this Mohammedans. For a long time it was there. The temples were closed and all. Intentionally she acted as if she is in love with the ruler. And then she took him to the tower. From the tower, she throws him down. That is how the tower is still marked as White Tower. She throws him down and kills this ruler. That is how the Muslim invasion was ended. The Muslim rule was ended here. So there's a lot of story here. Anyhow, we have the points. Start the class here. There's a nice song which is not song, you can say. That's how it is mentioned, how the 4 mandapas, describing the 4 mandapas. Srirangam Karunanivasam, the place where Goddess Mahalakshmi's Karuna is there, compassion is there, Ranganatha's compassion is there. Srirangam Karunanivasam Shri Venkata Shikharalaya Kalameram Shri Hasti Shaila Shikharojvala Parijatam Shri Shannamami Shirasaya Dushaidadipam Ranga Puravihara Jaya Kodanda Ramavata Shri Angaj Janaka Deva Angaj Janaka Deva Vrindavana Sarangendra Varada Manta Ranga Angaja Janaka Deva Vrindavana Sarangendra Varada Ranga Shamalanga Vihanga Sadaya Panga Satsangaranga पूरविहारा जय गोदण्ड रामावतार रघुवीर श्रीरंग पूरविहारा. Hare Krishna.
One more
Hare
paragraph is there,
Krishna.
Mataji. Can I sing?
Hare Krishna.
You sing, I'll just. Yes.
Okay. Pankajapta